Door's closed.
Door's closed.
We can bitch about him now.
Yeah, man, he's gone now. He
smells.
I mean, it's not like he listens to this or anything, is it?
Never.
Yeah, man. So, sorry, I'm just playing with a new toy.
I like it, but it's facing the door.
Yeah, I'm trying to work this out. Hang on. There we go. Hang on.
Oh, it's doing
Coming
something.
around. We're coming around. There we go.
There it is.
There he is.
There it is.
There he is, the man in question.
It's in question. Hello, guys.
Yeah, so we're just trying to do some new funky stuff to put out when we do
Gimbal
what
action.
we need to do. Yeah, boy, I'm going to turn it off now because I'm going to spend the rest of the
So
time.
Dan's bought a new toy, haven't you, Dan?
I actually bought two.
Oh, yeah.
JB spends our money whenever we go anywhere. So him and I went for a little trip to the DJI shop in Birmingham a few weeks ago. We had an idea of using the gimbals for when we do the walks and things, so people could see a little bit. Plus, it's a bit better than shaky hand when you walk along with the camera in it. Went in with an idea of getting one, and they had a very good sale on prior to Amazon sale day. So we came out with two of the new models, which, they're good.
Yeah, DJIs are awesome.
Mate, it's brilliant bit of kit.
Amazing.
All this stuff's good. Yeah. So expect to see us with those, with shoving cameras in your faces at whatever events we're at in the next couple of weeks.
Incoming Dan and JB.
Yeah, paparazzi, bow.
Episode 54.
54, man.
54.
Here we are. Yeah.
Doing good.
Yeah. No Will again.
No, I actually forget what he looks like from time to time.
I think he's just a mirage, mate. That live show was just...
Was he really there?
I think it was AI.
I think a bit of Tupac in Coachella where it was just a hologram, right?
Well, I've seen that video this week with Trump with the crown on his head, so anything's possible.
Anything is possible. I mean, how are you doing?
I'm good.
Yeah?
I'm good. I'm feeling better.
I just want to say something, right? From a few weeks ago to now, we just discussed this outside as well. You look absolutely different. It's like you're Benjamin Buttoned.
Yeah, I feel a lot better. I do feel a lot better. A lot of the stresses have gone. Not all the stresses, but 99% of the
all stresses never go away.
Sleeping better, spending more time with the wife and kids, doing stuff. So yeah, it's all good.
So, okay, obviously we're going to talk about this today, right?
Yeah.
And we're talking about how to go from a glass that's half empty to a glass that's half full, right?
Yeah.
So you did some things which just set some boundaries.
Yeah.
To be able to feel good, right?
Yeah.
Do you want to tell me what you did? What was different? What's different now?
After the conversation we had the other week, like I said, we're doing too much constantly on phones, tablets, laptop, working till silly hours at night.
Wife telling you off.
Wife telling me off. Kids telling me off. Dogs telling me off.
Wow.
Yeah. And it's kind of like, you're right. We have to draw a line somewhere.
Yeah.
Like we said, we're not a 24/7 emergency service. We can point people in the right direction if they need help, but we can't be on call 24 hours a day.
But I think when you're running something like this as well, you kind of do feel dutiful, don't you? You want to be able to offer that.
You get that 3:00 in the morning message or email, I've got to respond to that. And the old practice was, on it straight away. And now you're kind of like, okay, does that person, are they in immediate danger? Do they need something now? Or can it wait till 9:00 in the morning when the rest of the world is awake?
Yeah.
And 9 times out of 10, yes, they can. And I've slowly begun to just sort of that can wait now. 6:00 at night, we stop back and forth stuff. We have film night in the house. We have TV, whatever. We chill out with the kids, do their homework, bed at a reasonable time.
Yeah.
Good sleep, ready for the next day.
Ample amount of chocolate.
Yeah, I went to the shop and bought more chocolate last night.
What's your go-to now?
Dairy milk again
Still
yesterday.
Dairy milk.
Dairy milk, mate. Yeah, we did have Galaxy over the weekend, but back to dairy milk.
See, when I was growing up, it was fruit and nut.
See, I do like fruit and nut.
I do like fruit and nut.
I like fruit and nut more than whole nut because I find whole nuts a little just bit...
Just nutty, isn't it?
Yeah, it's just like dusty. There's nothing to grip onto. It's just nut explode,
I agree with
game
you.
over.
It makes a lot of sense. So when I was growing up, fruit and nut was a staple thing in our house. We used to get the massive slabs.
Yeah.
They're like only a couple of quid.
Yeah, they're 50 quid now.
Yeah. It's like inflation, right?
Yeah.
So we used to get those, and that used to remind me, even now, like if you have the small bite, it reminds me of my childhood.
Yeah.
And those are the things that kind of like ground me now, because, with life rushing you and stuff like that, when I have something like that, I'm like, remember when times were simpler?
Yeah.
Which also reminds me when times were a lot stress-free.
Yeah.
No phones.
Yeah.
No tablets, no internet. Yeah.
Oh.
So going off the setting boundaries kind of thing, when we always go on holiday, we still go to places that have Wi-Fi.
Yep.
All right.
Yep.
Must have some form of 5G or 4G signal when we're out. and we change our phone bolt-ons to roaming.
Yeah.
All that kind of shit we do. If we're just digging a grave, really.
Yeah.
We're not going on holiday.
No, we're just taking work with us to a different place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're taking work to a sunnier place.
Yeah.
And it's not really it's not helping us in any kind of way.
because you're not getting a break from it. You're
Absolutely.
just allowing it to follow you around and you can't do it.
So I do go away quite a bit.
Yeah.
But what I've started to do is find places that I know that it doesn't have Wi-Fi as standard.
Yeah.
So I went to a yurt last year. I think it was last year, year before. I can't remember. I booked a yurt, and this yurt is. Do you know what a yurt is?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it was an old horse carriage. That's
Yeah.
what it was, converted into a room. No phone signal, no internet, no electricity.
Yeah.
So what I did do, I took my iPad, which had had movies on it. That was it. So if I wanted to watch something in the evening,
Download them all before you go and you watch them when you're away.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Right. And I only downloaded 3, so I couldn't just sit there for the entire weekend.
Veg out on. Yeah.
Yeah, because I could do that at home.
Yeah.
But when I came back, I felt relaxed and I felt good because I didn't have that constant ping, ping, ping on my phone.
Yeah.
You know, and when I did want to contact the family, I'd go for a walk and I'd go find somewhere that I knew had
Stand in the
signal.
field, holding the phone in the air.
It was like that.
Yeah.
So this place, where was this place? It was called Walk or Whack, as they call it. It's near Durham.
Right, okay.
And it was absolutely stunning. The beautiful place in the middle of nowhere, countryside, and had a couple of pubs down the road. They had Wi-Fi, but it was like a good half an hour walk to get to there.
Yeah.
So that to me was a bit of an incentive to get out and walk and do the exercises that I need. So it was actually it was very tranquil. It was really good for me to do that.
Yeah.
And then coming back, and because you're going to come back to some form of a rat race.
Yeah.
This kind of prepared me for actually, I'm going to have my downtime now.
Yeah.
Switch off.
Make the most of it now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So basically, let the phone signal tell everyone to fuck off.
Yeah. Yeah. Mate, we did the same. Obviously, we went to Mexico. Whenever we go abroad, I don't buy the bolt-ons. I just put airplane mode on when we get on holiday. Because, like you say, we can still use Wi-Fi if we need to, but the rest of the time, it's off. It was nice to have the phones with us, but for like taking pictures and videos and stuff, it was good.
Yeah.
Because then you're not waiting for that bleep to say you've had an email or a text message or something. It's like, yeah, I'll pick that up when I get back.
Because it makes you feel anxious.
It does.
And that's what I find. I mean, I'm self-employed, you know, so right now my phone is on all the time.
Yeah.
I don't switch my phone off at night. And the only reason I don't anymore is because of my dad, and he's connected to my phone. So if he has a fall, even though he's upstairs, if he has a fall or if he needs me, he can get in touch with me. Other than that, I used to have my phone come 9:30, 9 o'clock at night. I just not answer any phone calls. I still don't.
Yeah.
I still don't. But unless it's you, of course.
Yeah.
Because we need to talk.
Yeah, we need to talk.
we need to talk.
Answer the fucking phone, Vish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's really rare that I do. Family, yes. Friends, very rarely I'll answer after 9.
Yeah.
Unless I know it's an emergency. But, you know, these boundaries that you set in place are healthy boundaries. And I kind of want to touch on boundaries a little bit because sometimes boundaries get used for an excuse
Yes.
to be an asshole.
Yeah. Yeah, and to deliberately shut yourself off.
Yeah.
Which can go the exact opposite way to what you want to do.
Exactly. And you can end up in a horrible place. You can end up in a really dark place because at that point, nobody wants to listen to you. Nobody wants to talk to you. And I see this quite a lot. And the reason why I want to touch on it is because boundaries I've set in place since falling ill is I'm not going to be working after 5 o'clock.
Yeah.
I'm not going to be working before 9 o'clock in the morning. Healthy boundary there. Because I know between those hours, people can get a hold of me. After that, no one gives a shit. They're just putting pressure on you because they want something done for them in the morning.
Yeah.
You know, they're still going to want the order the next day.
It's like I say, it's not going to go away. It's not an emergency. They need it now. It's,
right, exactly.
It can wait till tomorrow
Fuck
morning.
off. Just wait.
Yeah.
So that's, for me, is a healthy boundary because I know come 5 o'clock, I ain't stressing no more.
Yeah.
And also helping yourself with healthy boundaries. Use a notebook, take notes. So after 5 o'clock, you don't have to worry about it.
Yeah.
You know, and if you do think about something, just go back to
Just
a notebook.
scribble it down.
Yeah.
Pick it up tomorrow.
Job done.
Yeah.
But I've seen that people use boundaries to alienate other people as well as themselves.
Yeah.
And they say, I'm just doing this for my own good. You're not. Sometimes you have to think, are you?
You're just being an ass.
Yeah, you're just being a dickhead.
Yeah.
You know, vocalizing what you want to say to put those boundaries in place is a better way of doing it.
Yeah.
Like, let's use an example. If you piss me off, I'm like, Dan, you piss me off. I'm just going to step away for a couple of hours. Done.
Yeah.
You know, I know, we need that space.
Yeah.
But don't just disappear.
Yes.
Ghost someone.
Yeah, and then you get the text. you still there? What's
Yeah, are
going
you
on?
okay?
And,
What's going
and
on?
then you're
You
like,
know.
I'm not fucking answering.
Yeah.
It gets worse and worse and worse.
Exactly. So then you end up in that point where you've not aired what you said, and people now resent you,
Yeah.
and then you resent that person because they've not reached out.
Yeah.
But what kind of like what have you done to them in terms of how did you make them feel?
Yeah, because then you're making them feel like an arse, and you're kind of like, well, hang on, mate.
Yeah.
What the fuck's this all about?
And the thing is, we see it on a regular basis. We see people doing it. I hear people doing it. I can't resolve their issues, but they can help themselves.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I think we see it in the group, in the WhatsApp group quite a bit.
Yeah.
Somebody will put something and there'll be a conversation, and then where there should be a reply, there's not a reply, and then that person has ghosted them or ghosted the group or gone off and done whatever.
Yeah.
But sometimes just like, I just need an hour out, I need 2 hours out. Cheers for that, I'll be back.
Yeah.
But then you get that, oh, fucking hell, have I said something to piss him off? Have I said the wrong thing? Why has he got funny with me? And then it just, the stress levels you can feel building up.
Of course it is. And you see, we've got a real good group. Put my teeth again. We've got a real good group with me, you, and Will, right?
Yes.
We know we're busy people.
Yeah.
I'll drop you a message.
Some of us more busy than others will.
Yeah, well, Will was just never there.
Yeah.
Bitch. But the thing is, with the group, I know if I put a message on there, I'm not expecting a response straight away because I know you got work, Will's got work, and you know I've got work. So we respect that. And I think respect comes in massively. But also, the boundaries that I think that are really good to set is diet.
Yeah.
This is a key thing. And I know you were going to do this.
Mate, I smashed the chocolate bar before you got here today.
Which one?
Galaxy Ripple.
Oh, mother. See, that's not bad.
But
It's like,
it just melts away to nothing, doesn't it?
of course it is. It's like a richer flake.
That's why I justified it to myself.
Okay, you can have that.
Yeah,
You
thanks.
cycle everywhere, so you're balanced.
Not today. In the car today.
Did you not?
Yeah.
No, you drove it.
Early start today.
Okay.
So yeah.
You did say.
Yes.
You did say.
Yeah.
But no, the reason why I say diet, okay, because I mean, I'll give you an example. Today I had chips and chicken from the chippy.
Nice.
Why did I have chips and chicken from the chippy? Is because I didn't want to cook. I was busy all day today. And I know most days I would actually prepare something in the morning, so before work. So when it comes to lunch, go in the kitchen, eat it, job done. But I step away from my desk.
Yeah.
I don't want to be having my lunch at my desk now. That's something that is a big no-no for me. Because your mind's not stopping. It's just constantly at work. And
you're still staring at the screen even when you're eating food.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you know the amount of times before I fell ill, the amount of times I had to clean my keyboard because I had food in it?
Crumbs everywhere.
Mate, I had to tip it over almost every couple of days.
Yeah. Yeah. Mate, I'm guilty. I did that today. I sat at work. It was that busy today. I couldn't step away.
Yeah.
I'm sat there eating sandwiches, typing one-handed, eating food. And
right.
It's just
got
like
mayonnaise in your beard.
Yeah.
I know that feeling.
Yeah.
It's things like that. That's what I mean. It's like you got to step away.
Yeah.
Even if it's to make a cup of tea.
Yeah.
Even if you don't want to do anything, just look out the window.
Just go and open the back door, get some fresh air, close the back door again, and come back to it.
Yeah. So you were talking about this last week, weren't we, or the week before, about the daily things that you were talking about. Yeah.
Mornings Unplugged.
Yeah, tell me more about that. How's that going?
All right.
Yeah.
It was quite good. We had good interaction. I was hoping that we could get people to sort of post their morning routines, which we didn't quite get, but I think we'll extend it and do it a bit longer because I think we'll get there. There were a lot of shares, a lot of people commenting on it saying this is a great idea, you know. And off the back of it, there was some chat in the WhatsApp group actually about some journaling that was somebody'd been to.
I saw,
recommended journals. I mean, I threw in a quick link to the shop for some merchandise because we sell some lovely little notepads that you can use for your journaling. But yeah, so there's stuff like that. So as obviously something's hit home somewhere, so people are starting to pick up on it.
So isn't it nice that you know that even if it's helping one person, it's helping one person?
Yeah.
So journaling is key. I think it's key in a lot of people's lives because we don't actually express enough on most days.
No.
And sometimes just being able to write down your thoughts for the day.
Yeah.
Have you ever done? Here's a question for you. Have you ever written a letter to your 10-year-old self?
Now, I saw something this week. Stephen Graham's doing a big push on this. You know the actor Stephen Graham?
Yeah.
He's doing a big push on getting dads to write letters to their sons.
Oh, I didn't know.
10-year-old selves. It's a brilliant idea.
It's phenomenal.
It's just that, look, no matter what shit you go through, how hard you think things are, just be you and just keep plugging away.
Yeah.
And if you could send that advice back to 10-year-old yourself, I'd probably be like, fuck off, old man, what are you on about? But it's in there, isn't it? That whole, there's a lot of things going to be coming your way.
Yeah.
You have the strength to get over them. You will get through them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, I did it a few years ago, and I had a notebook. I was at work, and it was just after my divorce.
Yeah.
I thought, this is the perfect time for me to write it. I think with things like that, you don't know the right time. It will just come to you.
Yeah.
It will just come to you. And I wrote, and it was about 15, 16 pages.
Yeah.
Solid. And the amount of emotion that went into it, but the amount that I got out of it was so much more.
Yeah.
Because you release so much shit that you didn't know was up there.
Yeah.
And you start writing and you can't stop.
Yeah.
I think I just stopped at the end because I was knackered. I was like, fuck shit, now I got to stop.
Yeah.
But it's so worth it.
Yeah.
And it is a form of therapy, isn't it? So
of course
I urge anyone to do this.
Yeah. Just pick it up, even if it's a page, 2 pages long,
Yeah.
just start writing stuff. And like you say, you'd be surprised how much stuff gets written down and how quickly it turns into more than 2 pages. And afterwards, you can fold it up, you can put it away, you can put it somewhere and come back to it. But it's valid at whatever point you come back to it.
No one's ever going to see mine, and they don't need to.
Yeah.
Because they're my thoughts, right?
Yeah.
I mean, I've been to therapy about it and I've spoken about it. But being able to write it down first made me realize it's probably good that I do talk about it as well.
Yeah.
And there's no reason why. I mean, I could show anyone. I'm not bothered about what's in there. It's more because I know it's for me.
Yeah.
Oh, that's my thing. It's my thoughts. It's very personal, but at the same time, it needed to be aired to someone so I can release it fully.
Yeah. Yeah. It's the same as speaking it out loud.
Yeah.
You've been writing it down. It's out. And
I read it to my therapist.
Yeah. Yeah. I saw Chris Martin from Coldplay.
Oh, yeah.
Did a bit on TV not so long back about it. He starts his day every day with a bit of journaling. And what he'll do is he'll write it down, read it, bundle up and chuck it in the fire or rip it up and put it away because
Cleansing.
he's got off what he needs to get off. It's done now, move on. And that was his sort of the symbolic sort of, right, we've dealt with it, move on, was to write it, read it, scrump it up, throw it away because you've dealt with it.
Yeah, because most people don't actually ever read back what they've written.
No. I think that's the key point in it is you write it and then you read it and then you think, yep. It's almost like having a 2-way conversation with yourself.
Yeah,
it's done now. I can move on. We've spoken about it here previously because I know Will does a lot of journaling.
Yeah.
And no matter, so you could write the note 6 months ago, 12 months ago, however long ago. At some point in the future, you will come across a similar sort of situation, and you think, I've been through this. You find it.
We go back.
This is how I dealt with it. I've been through it before. I can get through it. Here I am.
Yeah. The thing is, some people do feel that having to go back to it is going to open up those thoughts again. It's not really meant for that, and it doesn't normally do that.
No.
The purpose is to, like you said, is just to revisit it and see how you dealt with it.
Yeah, remind you of the strength that you've got. Yeah.
And people do tend to forget because, like, for example, if you get a glass of water, then you pour some Vimto in it, it's diluted, right?
Yeah.
Our minds are exactly the same with thoughts, daily work, life admin, bills, all that shit. It's diluted. So that moment where we put our pen down after written something in the journal, yes, it's free, but then slowly we forget because other shit comes in.
Yep.
You know, your glass overflows.
Yeah, you're just replacing it with other shit, and it's
That's it. So I mean, I think it's really important. I've not journaled for a couple of weeks now, and sometimes I don't always use a notepad because sometimes whatever's in my mind, I just got to jot it down somewhere. So I may use my phone.
Yeah.
But if it's at night, I won't.
I mean, the lads in the group mentioned it over the weekend. There's an app, a journaling app, and you can literally record your voice notes into it. It's there. Then it doesn't matter how it goes in. It's in there.
Yeah, yeah.
So
I think everything can be transcribed now as well, so it can be turned into text.
Yeah, yeah. Most things have got like I say, a transcribe button, or you can talk to ChatGPT and they'll record it and it'll come back out. There's so many different ways of doing it. And
there are.
I do need to do it more. I did start doing it for a while and I stopped. I do need to do it more, and especially of everything that's gone on the last couple of weeks. It's probably a good time to sort of get back to it and do a bit. I've got a notepad by the side of my bed.
Ideal.
And normally it's for the 3 o'clock in the morning ideas. Oh, I'll just write that down.
Jen like punch you in the head because you turn the light
stop,
on.
Fuck. But yeah, it's a good thing.
I think so, and I'm just absolutely proud of how you dealt with things as well, and I think you need to remind yourself of that sometimes because like you look like shit, mate.
Mate, I felt like shit.
You look like
I
shit.
felt like shit. And it was just, I mean, with everything going on, it was all sort of like, right, this is how I'm feeling. This is what I want to say. This is what I want to do. I can't do that because at all times I was thinking, it's not just me. This is the charity. This is the public facing side of it. We need to be seen to be professional about what we do. And like I said to you outside, you know, I've had my say. I've made peace with it. But the forefront of it all was, as much as it was protecting me, protecting Jen and the kids and everybody else that's involved with it, it was like, right, we need to look like we are professional and we're doing what we're doing. And I didn't want any sort of bad words being said about the charity because it's not like that at all.
It's not. It's not. Otherwise, I'll be honest with you, I wouldn't be here.
Mate,
Wouldn't be here.
We wouldn't be where we were if it was like that.
Yeah.
You know, so, yeah.
So you said something which is really important there about protecting yourself. Like what kind of, not this situation as such, but you can use it as an example if you want. What kind of things do you do to protect yourself, to make yourself obviously not be in a position where you can be harmed?
Going back to what we said before about the ghosting thing, I used to do that a lot.
Yeah.
Just shut down and just withdraw myself. And it was more of a defense thing. I'm like, well, I'm not going to get involved in that. And then you sort of put the barriers up, not reply to stuff, not speak to people. And then you realise I'm doing more fucking harm than good here. I need to confront it. And I've become very much more, Jen will tell you, sometimes I'll say too much. But I will now just say how I feel about it and tell people and put them straight. And probably comes across harsh sometimes, but I'm too old now to be fucking about. It's like, this is where I am. This is how I feel about it. If you don't like it, it's probably going to piss you off. Unfortunately, this is what I'm going to say. So yeah, I've gone from the sort of complete withdrawal, shut down thing to, do you know what? No, I'm going to come back at this on the front foot. Not in an aggressive or a sort of combative sort of way, but I'm going to tell you where I stand. If you don't like it, deal with it.
Yeah, tough shit.
Yeah.
The thing is we touched on this before as well, articulation on how you put your message across as well is extremely key and extremely important. Because if you could simply tell someone to fuck off, but there's no reasoning behind that, right?
Yeah.
And where does that leave them? That leaves them resenting you or hating you and thinking, what a prick.
Yeah.
When really you probably didn't want to say that.
No. It's qualifying what you're saying, isn't it? It's putting like meat on the bones. Yeah, and like, right, I'm fucked off because of X, Y, and Z. And then you get the empathy then. Oh, yeah, I can see where you're coming from.
Yeah.
And then you work it out like adults. You have that conversation and we all come out of it. Okay?
And hey ho, right?
Yeah.
That is,
life goes on. The world keeps turning.
The thing is that the formulation is simple. The formulation is simple, but it's how it's actually put out there.
Yeah.
I mean, I've had ample conversations where I've been vexed and like, you know what, fuck off. I can't be dealing with this shit. But now I've learned. See, I've got one thing that I struggle with a lot is, I used to struggle with a lot. Let me rephrase, is patience. Before I had way too much.
Yeah.
And sometimes that was a bad thing because I would let someone push me and push me and push me and I'd be like, it's fine. It's all okay. Don't worry. But I would never tell them that. I'll just take it.
Yeah.
But now I've had to limit that. Just say, hang on a minute, stop. That's enough.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now we're going to deal with this now.
Yeah.
And not wait. So I've got a sister who's got cerebral palsy. And it's extremely difficult because trying to have someone understanding your way of thinking is difficult.
Yeah.
Because she's absolutely fantastic. When you speak with her, you don't feel that she has any kind of mental or disability, any kind of condition whatsoever. But she does have her struggles. But that also comes with other people that are within this equation that also have to not deal with the situation, but understand how her mental state works.
Yeah.
That affects you.
Yeah.
Because you then have to start thinking, okay, how am I going to say what I need to say without sounding like a dickhead?
Yeah.
Or without pissing her off?
Yeah.
Or making her feel less of a person?
Feel smaller. Yeah.
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 And that's something I would never want to do. I'd never wish it on anyone because the way I see my sister, she's my equal. She's my sister, you know?
Yeah.
She's 55 years old and she's a phenomenal person. Pain in the flipping ass. What sibling isn't?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right?
Yeah.
What sibling isn't? And I think that's what I've learned over the years. Like, she listens to me a lot. She listens to me a lot because I know that if I want to portray a message to her of any kind, it needs to be in the way that I know she'll understand it. So you have to switch your mind to be able to do that. Again, down to articulation. But the amount of times it's actually stressed me because I've not been able to say it the way I wanted to say it.
Yeah. And then you're always worried back your head, I'm coming across like a dickhead. Yeah.
But then I realized she just listened to me. So why am I pissed
Why
off?
am I questioning myself?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's taking but deep down I'm thinking I'm boiling up, but I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm convincing myself that I need to be bored because that's what I used to do.
Yeah.
That was old Vish. But now my patience level is still there. Don't get me wrong. Situation. It's all based on situations, but I know I need to be able to say what I need to say, but in the right way.
Yeah. Yeah. And it can solve so many problems if you just
Instantly.
Mind in gear, mouth open. Sometimes people get it the other way around, and that's when you end up alienating everybody. Like you say, just take a couple of seconds, just think about it. Okay, yeah, right, and then go with it, rather than just rah, oh shit. Because once it's out there, you can't bring that back.
No, you can't.
It's just,
you can't.
Shit.
You can't. So there's a guy called Paul Brinson. I don't know if you know who he is.
Yes.
I absolutely love listening to this guy, and he said something which was about knowing someone's reaction and how you react to them.
Yeah.
And he was talking about an episode of Married at First Sight, and he goes, I can always tell when someone's happy with the person they've seen or unhappy. My ears went up. I was like, how do I want to learn this? I want to know
what's
what
the
this
trick?
is. Yeah, what is it? So if someone's lying to you or they're not happy to see you, they generally exhale. Inhale. It's like, right.
As if you're bracing yourself.
Yeah. Fuck. Okay, I don't like this person. But if you're happy with seeing the person, or you're happy with the results, and exhale, it's kind of like a sign of relief. And then he kind of I started thinking, how many situations have I been in and I've actually done those actions?
Yeah.
Fucking shitloads.
All the time.
Absolutely shit. So now I'm going to surprise motherfuckers out there. They're not going to know what's coming. But it made me think about breathing, right? Yeah. And how we are in situations and how we stress ourselves out. Everyone breathes a lot. I'm asthmatic, so I've got to really breathe. But I now, in any kind of stressful situation, I control my breathing. I learn that I know I need to control this outcome. So I also need to control my outcome and how I speak. So I then start taking deep breaths. Yeah. You know, sometimes to a point where you actually let out a yawn and you have to, your nostrils flare up because you're yawning under your breath. But those little things, those tiny little eggs that you put around everywhere, they're worth it. Yeah. Breathe, and breathing exercises. I know we touched on this, with the cognitive brain therapy as well, all those kind of things. Yeah. They work.
They do.
They work, and you just got to know where to put them.
Yeah, and that's the trick, isn't it? Well, I mean, we talk about it all the time, building your toolkit to deal with different stuff. I mean, with the work that Will and I do, a lot of that when you first start is right. You're going to be in stressful situation here. The more you can just take that breath before you do anything and just control yourself. Yeah. And you get more control of the situation. I've caught myself doing it so much, not just at work, at home, out and about. If you just lose yourself and you breathe in for a couple of seconds and just concentrate, breathe in for a couple of seconds, breathe out for a couple of seconds. Everything else slows down.
Again, the formula is simple, isn't it? Yeah. It really is. And also being thankful, gratitude.
Yes.
Two very, very important things.
Yes. Yeah, there's a lot of people in this world take a lot of things for granted. And probably why the current population is in the state it's in, because there's that entitlement, there's that taking for granted for things. And it's like, no, you look at the bigger picture here. Yes, all right, there's a small minority doing this. There's people doing that. It's not everybody.
No.
And just because they're doing it, is that having an effect on you? Yeah. Is there any reason to get wound up when I write about it? Probably not.
No.
Is it not directly affecting you? Then don't worry about it. It's just, The
thing is, people are quick to jump on the bandwagon as well, aren't they?
Yeah.
And that's kind of like, there's not enough evidence to jump on bandwagons with anything. It's just always hearsay. That's where it all comes from. But that's a different topic altogether, which we can go down. We can go into a rabbit hole with that.
Maybe we'll be for a fortnight.
Yeah, exactly. But I want you to tell me one thing. Give me one thing that you're thankful for.
The wife and kids.
Wife and kids.
Every day.
Yeah? And why is that?
I've said it before. Don't say it enough. We had a quite a heartwarming text message exchange the other day. And she thanked me for the stuff that I've been doing and helping out. I was like, but it works both ways, because I wouldn't be here doing what I'm doing if it wasn't for you. Because of her support, I'm able to do this. I've done what I've done at work, and that's all with her backing and her picking up the stuff that I can't do because I'm doing this.
Yeah.
So without that, I wouldn't be where I was. And it's the kids. I mean, the lad spoke about it last week. That hug that you off the kids, you can't beat that, because no matter how shit your day is, or however shitty you've been, at some point they'll come and give you a hug, and you're like, yeah, actually, yeah,
it's a beautiful thing, isn't it?
Yeah,
it's a beautiful thing.
Yeah,
I remember when I was ill, and I'd come home from hospital, so I actually banned my parents to come into the hospital. Not because I've got a problem with them, it's because I didn't want them to get ill, because it was winter time and you don't want any kind of virus. COVID was back.
Yeah.
So I banned them. So every single day I made sure I FaceTime them, regardless of how shit I looked.
Yeah.
But for them, it's peace of mind.
Yeah.
So for me to be thankful for them I'm probably more than thankful for them, because I came home and even though I was smiling and chirpy and happy all the time, there were times I was in so much pain, I was losing patience. It would be simple things like close the door, or it's cold in here, put the heating on. And those outcomes I couldn't control.
Yeah.
But at no point did they hold that against me.
Yeah.
And that to me is something I need to be massively grateful for. There's no judgment. There was no angst. They had pure patience. And their love was still there. And I think about this day in, day out. I might get emotional in a sec. But fuck.
Yeah, man. Just do it.
Shit.
Just do it, man.
Wow. They are my biggest cheerleaders ever. And I never changed that.
Yeah.
So massively thankful.
Yeah.
Massively thankful.
And that's, like you say, that's what keeps you grounded.
It does.
That makes you realise, do you know what? As shit as anything is, I've got that. That's around me, and I know that I can get through this.
Exactly.
And a lot of people don't have that. And
they
that's,
don't.
That's the sad thing. That's the unfortunate thing. But fuck me, you've got to identify those things, and you've got to be grateful for what you do have. And like you say, I'm the same, mate. They keep me grounded. Tell me my ideas are fucking stupid, but then at the same time they give you the praise when you need the praise.
Yeah, of course.
And sometimes the self-worth thing, you don't give yourself enough praise when you should be. And sometimes it takes somebody outside to say, do you know what, you're doing a fucking good job here. Just keep going.
So that's where the gratitude comes. You've got gratitude and self-gratitude.
Yeah.
Be thankful yourself, because if you don't do the stuff that you do, where would they be?
Yeah.
It's a two-way street.
Yeah.
You know?
It is, man. And it's like I say, there are people out there without it, and that's the sad part. But I'm convinced that no matter who you are, there is something that you can be grateful for and have the gratitude for in whatever you find.
100%. And we need to remind. The thing that I struggle with as well is reminding other people to be grateful.
Yeah.
I really struggle with that, because you don't realize what you got until it's gone.
Yeah.
Or if you see it coming.
Yeah.
Because the reason why I'm so grateful for my folks as well is because despite of everything they've done for me, they've been my best friends and been my cheerleader through everything.
Yeah.
And you never get that again.
No,
never do.
That's it. That's the one shot thing, isn't it? It's
100%.
It's there until it's gone, and then what do I do now? And that's hard. It is hard. I know one of the lads in the group messaged me at 4:00 this morning. His father sadly passed away overnight, and it's like, and bless him, he was like, yeah, but he's not in pain, he's not suffering now, and you kind of think, and that's it. That's it. There, you know, you're going through a real shit time now. You've just lost your dad, but you're still able to identify with him that he was struggling, he was in pain.
Yeah.
And the selflessness bit is he's not suffering anymore.
You have to let him go.
Yeah.
Which is fucking hard.
It is.
It's
fucking
fucking
honestly,
hard.
I mean, we had some awful news in the house this weekend. One of the wife's aunties has been diagnosed with a rare form of leukemia, and it's terminal. And very quickly, she's been moved to hospice and that this week. And it just lifts the world, turns it upside down, doesn't it? In a text message or a phone call, you're like, fuck. But then you've got all that to deal with, the processing that, and then that poor person on the other end of it is going to be going through agony, and you kind of wish, as much as I want you to stay and I want you to be around, at some point, the greater good is that you're not in pain anymore. You know, it's sad, but we say all the time, you know, if it was a pet, if it was a dog, you'd put it to sleep.
Yeah.
And
but the difference
the
is
rights
that they
or
can't
wrongs around
communicate,
that,
can
no.
they? Yeah.
No, the rights or wrongs around it are for other people to discuss and get over. But you would want that for your pet, so you should want the same. I'm not saying put them to sleep, but you want them to be out of pain and, and not suffering.
So this one point of that is to always be kind, because the person in front of you could be going through that, and you have no fucking clue.
No idea. You have no idea. As soon as somebody closes that front door on their house, you don't know what's going on. You don't know what the fuck's going on. And like we've spoke about wall paint and everything else, we all do it. We all come out, everything's fine. Everything. You close that door, and the world fucking falls down around it, and you have no idea. The outside world has no idea.
This had to be me, didn't it? It had to be me, didn't it? Whoops-a-daisy. That's going on silent.
Hey.
Whoops-a-daisy.
It's not just me. But yeah, and it is. It's and the lads spoke about last week, you know, the stuff that they've gone through. You wouldn't wish it on your worst enemy, because until you've walked a mile in their shoes, you have no idea the struggles they go through.
No.
And most people do it behind closed doors, and like I say, they don't want to burden anybody else with it. But yeah, be kind, because you never know when you're going to need that to be reciprocated.
Exactly. Absolutely.
I've swallowed the dictionary today. I've got reciprocated in.
Some big words coming out today. Yeah. Some big words. Yeah. It's been really nice talking about this actually today.
It's good. Like you say, coming back to what we spoke about, that turning the glass from half empty to half full. You know, yes, life is hard, and life is hard. Life can be shit and do you a really bad set of cards. But you can get through it.
You can.
You've got the strength to get through it. And we are where we are because of the struggles that we've got through. So, you know, you might be going through a shit time. Reach out, speak about it.
That's it.
Because somebody else will have gone through something very similar.
If not worse.
Yeah.
If not worse.
Yeah, absolutely. And as much as you won't want to hear it, somebody will have some really good advice.
Yeah.
And like you say, when you bunker yourself off and you put those barriers up, you don't want to fucking hear it.
Yeah.
But sometimes just listen to it.
Just listen.
Two eyes, one mouth for a reason.
Right. And also we need to remember that we don't have to shut people out, and we don't have to sweep things under the carpet.
No.
Because that's the worst thing you can do. Now, I can say I'm living proof of going through a bad time and coming out on the better side of it, because I wanted to.
Mate, I've seen your pictures on Facebook this last week from the progress from beginning of the year to now. Mate, you are smashing it.
It's all because I wanted it.
Yeah.
You know, all because I wanted it. I set myself daily goals, weekly goals, monthly goals, challenges, things that I didn't think I could do, because I know that I can do it. Before I'd be like, I don't want to do it because it's easy. It's never been easy.
No.
We just say that because we don't want to do it.
Yeah, I've done that before.
Yeah, whatever.
Complete it, mate. Yeah.
I did this whole press up challenge for cancer research, right? 100 press ups a day.
Yeah.
I couldn't even fucking do 10.
Yeah.
In one sitting. I could probably do about 7, 8, and I'd be like, right, I'm done. I'm asthmatic, so I use that as an excuse. Oh, I need my inhaler. No, I don't.
Yeah.
I'm pushing 40 now without stopping.
Yeah.
And that is something that I've built myself to do. And now I know I just want to go further. I want to go to 50 next.
Yeah.
But I don't need to tell the whole world my goals. And I kind of want to touch on this as well. The reason why I put it on Facebook and why I put it on Instagram is not because to show off. It's not because to say, hey, look at me, I'm built now. I'm not built. I'm nowhere near where I want to be. I've gained weight and I've gained muscle mass again because I lost all that.
Yeah.
The proof is in the journey that I've had. And I want people to see that the journey, whatever you go through, you can get through shit if you just put your fucking mind to it.
Yeah.
And surround yourself with people that have that same kind of mentality and that attitude. If you say, I have friends that go out every Friday, Saturday night, and they go out to drink and stuff. Great, do that if you want. I don't need to do that anymore.
Yeah.
You know, my focus has changed, my life has changed, and I'm happy the way I am, healthy.
Yeah.
You know, those challenges are for me. On Facebook and Instagram is for me to show you that you can do it. Anyone can do it.
Yeah.
Just put your fucking mind to it.
Mate, I just think, I showed Jen at the weekend. I went, look at the difference. And obviously with the stuff with the vitiligo and now your health issues, it was just like, this is inspirational. And I think you need to take some credit for that, because anybody seeing that will go, oh, fucking hell. Because, I mean, you're the same width as the arm on this chair.
Yeah, pretty much,
the first pictures went on. And it's just that change in you.
Yeah,
and like you said, you can see it in you as a person as well. You know, you're the Vish from before you were ill, because you're back in the room and you're smiling. I know you can put the smiles on, but you can see in yourself that you were better.
You see the smiling thing there. the reason why I did put a smile, even though I was fucking in pain, the smiles were there purely to make me believe that I was getting better.
Yeah. Sort of an inspiration for yourself.
Yeah.
In that, yeah, I can still smile.
I can still smile.
Yeah.
Thing is, if I start feeling sorry for myself and I portray that story to someone else, and then, oh, Vish, oh no, you're going to be okay. Anything you need. I don't want pity. I don't want
pity.
any of that shit.
No.
I want people to say to me, come on, you can get through this. Let's do it.
Yeah.
I'll help you.
Yeah.
You know, that's what I want to portray to the people. Like, don't sit in self-pity because you're never going to get out of it. You believe that you're ill. You believe that you're upset. You believe that you're down in the dumps. If you start thinking, okay, there are ways out of this, there are ways out of it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like I said, I'm living proof of that.
Yeah, absolutely, mate.
You know,
absolutely.
I'm never going to change that.
Don't ever change. Don't change. Don't change for anybody. I think that's, you know, you are who you are. You're exactly where you are for the exact reasons that need to be going on at that time in your life. So don't ever think that, oh, I need to change. I need to do something different. No, you don't.
No.
No. You just be you.
And be happy.
Yeah. That's all you can do.
That's nice.
Yeah, man. It was a good one.
That was nice.
A good one. I've got a few things today.
Go on.
Bouncing off the back of your push-up challenge.
Yeah.
Gotta give a shout out to JB.
Oh, yeah.
Who went down to London on Sunday to compete in some fucking ridiculous exercise sadomasochism thing that was going on.
What?
Mate,
S&M?
You know, he does this, they do the fitness, he's at Fit 365 at the gym. They do all the sort of stations.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
So he's out in London this weekend, bless him. He's gone down there, smashed out the challenge that they had. They raised, I think, 700 something quid for the cancer charity they were doing it for. So that was brilliant, top work. And then to top it all off, they go back to the train station to find the trains have been cancelled.
Oh.
So he's stuck in London. He's had to go via, I think it was Warwick they ended up. Get to Warwick and then get a taxi back to get the car, which is parked at the train station in Cov. So he had a long day on Sunday.
It's like punishment after punishment, isn't it?
Yeah. So he asked me to pass on his love spuds this week, which were trains.
Yeah.
I think he was royally fucked off for the trains this weekend.
I can hear that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've got love spuds this week.
Tell me.
Cashless venues.
Okay.
Mate.
I agree with you.
So we were lucky enough to fall on some tickets at the weekend to take the kids to Sea Life and to Legoland Discovery in Birmingham. Some friends give us some tickets.
Yeah.
Brilliant. Jumped in a car, very close to payday. Money's a bit tight. Get there. Can't pay for cash at the car park. Okay, nightmare. Kids had money with them, spending money they'd saved. No cash inside the Lego shop to buy.
In the Lego shop?
No cash. Everything's cashless.
Shit.
Everything's by card. I'm like, oh, fuck. So, yeah, I get why we went cashless during COVID and the contact thing. I understand but COVID was 5 years ago now. Yeah.
But it's still there, but it's manageable.
Yeah. We pass each other a sheet. We handshake. We do everything else. We hug. Snog, whatever you want to do. Lick. Can we have some cash back, please?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Just let's start using cash again. I used to like having some money in my pocket. It made me feel rich. I've never been rich, but at least when you had some in your pocket, you felt like you had some money. So my gripe this week is cashless venues.
I agree with you on that. Yeah. I went to a VR place a couple of weeks ago in Nottingham.
Yeah.
And I upgraded because there was 4 of us originally, and I'm kind of glad that we didn't do what we did because basically the VR that I booked was, this is my love spud now, I just flip this.
I like it.
The VR that I booked was originally a VR experience for 4 of us. I got there. I didn't really know what the VR experience was. I thought it was just like in a room shoot things. It wasn't. It was 80 quid, so I thought it was quite cheap. I thought, that's not bad actually. Got there, and then I could see the people that were doing this VR experience were outside in like almost like a lobby area.
Yeah.
So everybody could see them. And they were washing up. That was a VR experience, was washing up and being in the kitchen. I was like,
with goggles and
I was like, you can do that at home. Why would I want that? So I'm so glad the 5th person came, right? Because then I was like, I said to the people behind I phoned them the day before and I was like, look, there's been a bit of a change. Can we change it? That we don't know because it depends on the timing, and when you get there, we may have to change the time. I was like, that's fine.
Yeah.
Got there and I upgraded to this thing called, fuck knows what it was, and it was, but basically it was a bunch of aliens that you had to kill, and it was an amazing shooting game. But to upgrade, I had cash.
Okay.
They don't take cash.
No. Mate,
and that pissed me off a bit, right? I'm doing okay. It wasn't about wanting to use the card or not, but I bought out money that I just had enough. I wanted to spend that weekend and not go over it.
Yeah.
So that kind of fucked with my accounts.
Yeah.
It really did.
Yeah.
That's why I was like, oh fuck, do I really need to? But yeah, I did. So it went from 80 quid to 180.
Yeah.
So I don't care. It was the experience. And that's one thing I will always do is pay for experiences because it's memories at the end of the day.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's my love spud. So I'm with you on that.
Yeah, mate. It's just,
I'm with you on that.
like you say, you've got kids that have taken money and we're like, oh, we can manage today because we can take the kids. They've got their own money to spend.
Yeah.
We took sandwiches and stuff with us. We had food. We don't need to spend anything when we're there. The kids have got their money. No.
Yeah.
No cash. Sorry.
Shit.
Yeah,
so
man.
trains and
cashless
places.
venues.
Fuckers.
Yeah, man.
Fuckers.
Yeah. I also have something else that Jen sent me today.
Oh, tell me.
Which ties in quite nicely with our sign off. Now, she sent me this morning in a fit of giggles.
Okay.
She sent me a voice note. And I'm like, what the fuck is this? Right. So she's obviously seen this somewhere today. Have a listen to what you think. She's been teaching herself Dutch by the sound of it.
Oh, wow. Okay. I'm a bit deaf, so I'm going to come closer.
I'm going to put this on here. Hopefully the microphones pick it up.
Hey, Google. Say, pick my most beautiful side in Dutch. In Dutch, that's... Kies mijn mooiste kant.
Did I hear that right?
Yes, you did that correct. So, yeah, she sent me that, and I'm like, that's too funny not to go in today, especially considering what our sign-off is. So, yeah, those that people can speak Dutch out there, if anybody's listening, if you want to let us know that that's what my most beautiful side is in Dutch, then please let us know.
I didn't expect that.
But my two favourite words are in there, moist and the C-bomb.
Yeah,
so,
the C-bomb. The C-bomb. Well, on that note, we might as well close off and actually say
so.
it.
Yeah. So, yes, mate, thanks very much for this week.
No, thanks you, man.
Back in next week. Let's do it again.
Absolutely.
Same time, same back channel.
Yes.
And I will see you
next
Thursday.
Yes, you got it. You had to think about it.
The cogs were going.
It was.
There we go. We're in. Right. No, you're that way. That way. There we go.
How about that?
There we go.
We're in.
Hi, guys.
Hello.
Vish and I here. We've just finished recording this week's podcast.
Yes.
It will be out on Thursday.
This Thursday.
Yes. So make sure you tune in and bump the numbers up. See you next
Thursday.
Bye.
Bye.